Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome back to Flotsam. Now, today we start this episode looking at the food truck that we built last episode, just to remind us that we are now getting into the late game, or at least into the late game tech. We still need to upgrade quite significantly our electrical grid. We only have these two solar panels. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, I believe that last episode we were trying to find another drifter. Unfortunately for us, we have been unable to do so. Huh, I thought I could move into a new region. I recalled something about that from last episode, but oh well, doesn't really matter. Let's keep on moving, given that we already looted all of that. Let's move a little bit that way. Oh, great. Wrecked cars on the rocks. And something else over there. Probably a boat or something. Yeah, overgrow. Wooden ship. I mean, it's useful, but not exactly what we want. Now this, super useful. No. This is close. We can take by. Let's use the boats. Screw it. And then, what other resources do we have available to us? We have that one over there. Let's give the salvage order. Let's take those. Anything else? Oh, and by the way, I think I found a way for us to zoom from the map. One fish? What? There is... Okay, let's pretend we didn't see that. Maybe we already looted that one, or wherever I found that that might be difficult to believe, but okay. Let's collect that as well, and let's collect this one as well, because it's close to our boat. And we would like to have that plastic, as we are both low on floaters and plastic, so let's get a move on. Salvage all that we can, and let's see, with these 4 extra components that we have, will we be able to... yeah, not even close. Unfortunate, but that's okay, that's okay. As for research, let's see. Oh, yeah, the watch tower. Yeah. Where is that? Here it is. What do we need? We need 2 additional floaters. I think we can get that. And yeah, we can't do any more research because we don't have the supplies for that. Okay, let's let our friendly drifters over here do a little bit of work. And once they are done with a few of the tasks that I gave them, we should be right back. So I just got this message. Scouting. During the night, a campfire was spotted. A survivor might need our help. A waypoint has been added to the compass. Fantastic! I think that happens the same time I built the watchtower over here. Ready for use. I don't know what's the use of it, but okay. Let's go to the map and let's see that compass. Oh, it's close by. It's close by. It's not Shacktown, is it? Nope. Is that thingy over there? Let's see, we already looted the electrical components. Do we have fish nearby? We do. Let's start getting closer to that. Yeah, you see, because we are very low on power. Okay. Oh, snap! There is another wrecked cars on rocks over there. That means more electrical components for us. Yeah, okay. This is going to be a multi-stage approach to this situation. Let's move over there. Okay, let's move over there then. To be honest, the electrical components are far more important than the fish right now. Let's zoom in on this. And salvage via boat. add two of these. The wood is also nice, so let's go over here. Salvage thingy over here and salvage thingy over there. Great. Okay, and there is no fish, but yeah, the other things, the plastic and whatnot, we are going to ignore. And yeah, let's just collect those electrical components, because with those... Okay, let's go back over there. With those, I will be able to build myself another solar panel. And then, with that solar panel, because if we have two solar panels, and one building that requires power working, we still can get positive on the power. However, if we... let me pause the game because I know there's a problem. But if we have two buildings, then there is no power being generated. I'm pretty sure that if we had a third solar panel, then we might be able to have two buildings working at the same time. Now, what is the problem? The problemo is the fact that I don't have storage for that. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to enable that. There is a bunch of wood that I might turn into planks, because planks are useful. And we have just way too much wood. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we are going to be doing in the meantime. So, once again, let's wait for our guys to salvage the POI over here, which is probably going to take a little bit of time. Oh, I lost it. I completely lost it. Here it is. Probably going to take a little bit of time. We are not going to bring any more scrap metal because we have just way too much. We don't need all of that scrap metal. Everything else super useful. We will want that. And with the right resources at hand, let's build another solar panel. Now let me take a look. We could probably get a few more batteries to store any additional power. This 10k is it's good. It's double the amount that we have to start with. But I would like to have more. And to be honest, like in the edge of town, there is nothing useful for us to build. I think that we are done with the food production. What we have is what we get, right? I think that with 24 food and much more waiting to be cooked, because we have plenty of ingredients laying around the place. Well, not plenty, but you get my point. We have more than enough. No, it's built. Let's connect it. And there we go. So now it's a matter of getting back into the research panel. Of course, that we should continue our journey, which I am going to do afterward. But the research panel, there we go. Wood power generator. Now, getting into these generators would be nice, because, well, first we already have the prototype generator thingy. We have two of those, meaning we could build one of each. And these things produce so much power, it's not even funny. And I would like to build one just to see how they work. If they, if like you put one piece of fuel and they burn it continually, even though there is no power requirement, or will it stop? Stuff like that, I would like to see how that thing works, so I'm going to build one once it is available to us. But first, we need to build a couple extra floaters, and for that we need the plastic, and for that we need our guys to go out there into the world and collect it for us. And voila, here we are, closer than ever to the lonely island. Let's focus on that. Hello, here he is. Gust de Agua is a bin tipper. Let's cue the rescue. And post-flood, which means that he has +5 to salvaging and athletics, construction and research. Okie dokie, my friend. Let's rescue that guy, and let's see what else do we have in range. We already searched that. We have that viaduct over there, so let's collect the drifter and move to then move closer to the viaduct, because I'm pretty sure this thing has electrical components, and so as this one over here. So if I just go in here I can actually access pretty much everything. So let's move into there. Great, focus the viaduct. Abandoned motor thingy, we can also salvage that, of course. However, it's this one that I want. Salvage and collect more fish. And more resources as well. We are good on the wood front, so I'm just going to add this one over there and plastic next. There we go. Let's collect more of that plastic. And I think that is going to be all. I'm just going to add another fishing buoy over here. If I can find the fish. Okay. So this is all of the resources that we are going to collect. Now let's take a look at our new friend over here. Mr. Gusti Agua. Let's go to his priorities. Okay, now in the priority screen, as you can see, I pretty much bumped everything to level 2, and the things that I want them to do to level 3. Because there are only 3 priorities, I want them to be like high, medium, and low, right? And so, with that in mind, Mr. Gust will be prioritized in building. Yeah, like no. Good on that. Yeah, this will be his priorities, then everything else is going to be level 2. There we go. Except for the fishing and the power production. Now, I did this mostly because... let's focus again on the city center. Mostly because I don't want my guys, my drifters, to be producing power, right? To be doing that. You know, I don't think we can disable the manual generator, so I just played around with the priorities to make sure that if there is anything else that needs to be done, the drifters will get onto that instead of wasting their time producing the power, because now with the 3 solar panels and this much capacity, we can pretty much you know, have a stable power grid. And that's one of the reasons why I would also like to add a few extra batteries around the place. I am not really sure where. I think I'm going to build like how should I put it? 6 of them in a rectangle over here, like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 over here as well. So let's see, how many can I place? The game be like, yo, you can place how many you want, and I say thank you, game. Let's put in the right place. Only use 2, please. Only 2. Thank you. Let's go back in here. And let's place one over here, and that's all. But well, we now have the space to link the rest of them. I'm also going to need, most likely than not, one of these. Come on, game. Over here. It's good enough. Okay, fantastic. A lot of things to be built, and a lot of resources to collect. So I'm glad that we have Mr. Gusti Agua with us now. I will only have to account to make sure that I craft more water now than I have been doing until now. The food is not really an issue, but the water will be. Oh, we got another one. During the night, a campfire was spotted. Let's see, where is the next survivor? Oh wow, there is actually 2 of them. Oh, okay, thank you, game. Going in this general direction. Yep. Okay, so now we have a direction to go. Great. And there is even some POIs on the way for us to collect some resources. So, great. These 2 POIs have been collected, but there are still useful resources around, like the fish. So I'm going to wait a little bit for the fish at least to be collected, and after that I'm going to be moving in this direction so we can tackle these 2 POIs. Today, guys, is all about power production, apparently. We are closing in on our objective of having the 6 batteries, or maybe not. Hello? Where did you took my my plate? Okay, one right there. And another one right there. Oh, right. So, that will give us 25,000 units of power, which means that we can start making very large journeys. And with the 4 solar panels, we should start recharging rather quickly. Even if we are using some power to produce a couple of things, as long as we don't have everything running at the same time, we should be golden. Right, so let's link it. This links to this one links to that one. Right, fantastic. So, now that we have all of that built, it's time for us to go back into the overworld and start moving in that general direction. However, I'm going to make a stop over here, just like that. See, we are going to use 10,000 units of power. It would not be possible in the past, but now with the major boost to our power production, things like this are not an issue. Okay, let's make a quick stop over here and let's place a couple of markers. Where were the fish? Oh, here they are. Fish those guys. Oh! No, like the game is giving us more components for solar power. Like, thank you so much. I can say no to that. Okay, like never say no to such a beautiful opportunity like that. Okay, apparently we are going to have an additional solar panel built today. That is just great, I suppose. So yeah, let's add a few more markers over there, and I think we are good on the wood front, but we can never have too much of anything. Where is the wood? Focus on this. This. Right here, I think I see it. Yep, it's underwater. There we go. Great, so let me build a couple more plates and let's build another solar panel. Alright, so we are one step closer to the other lonely island. I don't want to get to rescue this drifter just yet. There is a few things that we need to do, like first we need to stabilize both of our food and water production, something that is important. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? So first let's salvage this, not the metal, we have plenty of that. Salvage. Next, we are going to want the fish, because eating is somewhat important. Oh, nice. There is a fish over here and plastic over here, of which we are in desperate need. Oh, other than that, we have the seaweed over here, which is also super important, especially now. And in here, we will want to salvage everything, please. Including the spores now, because we can plant those spores for additional seaweeds. But yeah, the seaweed now is very important, because with it we can make seaweed sheets, right? Let's make one of these. And with the seaweed sheets, we can make gobbler rolls, which uses the gobbler fillet and the seaweed sheet. And with that, we have a meal that gives 0 pollution to our drifters. Right now we only have 3 meals that do that. The canned meals that we get from scavenging the shackdowns, the quarter flounder, and the gobbler roll. So yeah, that's the situation on the food front. Of course, that right now our drifters are still eating the grilled gobbler. It's only giving them 6 pollution, so it's not the worst thing in the world. They can handle it, right? Next, I built a storage for all the wood that we are getting. Our small storage over here is not keeping up with the amount of stuff that we are getting with the boats. And apparently neither is for the plastic, because this is filled with plastic over here, so guess what? We are going to do the same for the plastic, because wood and plastic are both the basic resources. If we can't store them, we are going to we are going to have shortages down the line. So it's always a good idea to keep a good amount of those resources around, right? All right. Well, when it comes to power, I don't think we are anywhere closer to needing an upgrade now. We are going only to upgrade should we get an additional components for solar panels, because I think that we are pretty good right now. So, we have the shack town to collect and the seaweed thingy. So, yeah, let's wait a little bit on that, because the seaweed, like I said, kind of important. Alright guys, so we spent most of the day collecting a bunch of resources, and now it is time to move. Now guys, I had to load the game back up, and we lost our markers, but we gained a new one. Is this the... oh no, this is the wrecked cars. I went in the wrong direction. I kind of wanted to go towards the Lonely Island, not towards this way. Ugh. I'm going to be honest with you, I would make a terrible sailor. For real. I would get lost in the ocean, and I would die. But at least I think we have enough power to get closer to the island so we can rescue the new sailor over here. Let's zoom in on the Lonely Island. Hello? Here we go. So there is another hogwash. I don't know how they are going to understand each other, but whatever. This one has +5 to desalination and fishing, research and salvaging. Cool, cool, cool. Another drifters for us to add to our crew. We already looted the shack town. There is still a little bit of metal, but we don't want that. Can I salvage this? Great, fantastic. Okay, so pretty much I'm going to rescue the drifter, gather those resources, and maybe even get myself a little bit more plastic. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's try this again. Should be around here. Yep. Yes, it is. So, like I said, a little bit more plastic, and now is the wood situation. The wood situation is, it's fine. So, let's focus more on the plastic and less on the wood this time. There we go. Also, we have researched the wood power generator, so for scientific purposes I'm going to build one. There we go. Now we have the 6 drifters, so I think it is time for us to build a couple more beds for future drifters that we might rescue. Oh, this is bad. Okay, this is probably going to require some fine building. There we go. The 3 houses fit perfectly in there. It's just that one is going to be faced towards this area, but that's okay, I think. Alright, so the wood power generator has been built. Let's connect it. Perfect. So, how does this work? Well, right now we don't need the power. Or maybe we do. Okay, so maximum inventory. 5, I suppose it's 5 firewood. And this might be the fuel, right? So, let's make a bunch of these and see how this thing operates. Alright, so they just added 6 firewood. And well, the power is going up, so clearly this is working. Will it stop once the battery is fully charged? Now that's the question. Okay, apparently no. It will keep on burning. Continuously. Okay. No. Yeah, no, 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 no. No. If we need the power, we can turn it on, I suppose, but I don't think that we are going to need the power anytime soon, so it is quite unfortunate that it doesn't stop burning, but at least it can stay in here as a backup, right? So yeah, that is that. I'm going to focus most of my electronical components on solar panels, because, well, there is no need to build generators, because we still have one of these in stock, so yeah. Okay, so we are still, yep, we are still salvaging the abandoned motor thingy over here. Pretty sure we barely touched it. Yep, still... Oh, nope, I don't want the scrap metal. I just want the electrical scrap. And yeah. Let's wait a little bit longer for our guys to collect all of these resources. And, well... now, we kinda know that these things are not really that useful. When in comparison to the solar panels anyway. Well guys, I think that for some reason we are too far away from this island for our guys to... Hello? Here we are. For our guys to even reach it, they have done everything but this, so we are going to be moving in a little bit closer. And let's keep on searching this area. If we move just over here, we will be able to access a bunch of stuff. These three islands have more likely than not a bunch of electrical components, and hopefully we might get enough to build ourselves another solar panel. So let's take a look at these places. Oh yeah, I want all of that except for the scrap metal. The motorboats once again salvage this place, and the cars over there. Yep, everything but scrap, please. Thank you. And we even have a little bit of fish over there that we can grab that. Grab that, and what more resources do we want? Well, pretty much everything is welcome. I'll take the plastic, and I'll take the wood as well. If there is still any left. Hello? Oh, one wood. Yeah, I'm not going to bother for one. Especially when there is patches right here. And right there. We should try and collect pretty much everything that we can, because we go through those resources rather quickly. Especially while doing research. Now, speaking about research, another item that I have researched was a small water container, simply because we are running through our water very quickly, and the limit is 15, so I kinda just want to store up a little bit more. And speaking about storing up a little bit more, I built this corridor over here with a purpose. We are going to build ourselves a bunch of solar stills on this corridor right here. But for that, I'm going to need a bunch of planks. So please do that as well, whenever you have time, my fellow drifters. Thank you. And I would also like to expand the port capacity that we have, to add more salvaging boats. Right now, with the crew that we have, the two boats that we have, it's sufficient. There are still enough tasks to do around the place, but as we get more and more people... Huh? Boat abandoned by drifter? Where? Why? I didn't get it. The drifter abandoned the boat over there and then put resources inside of it. Strange, but that's fine, I suppose. Moving on. They did it again. They did it again. They left the boat in there. I think it's possibly because they might not be able to track all the way to the port. For some reason, I might deconstruct this walkway because it's doing nothing in here. So let's deconstruct this one and maybe that segment as well. I don't know, maybe if I just deconstruct this segment, they will stop doing this. So I was looking at the map and I just noticed one thing. This marker is really far away, and this marker has a seagull symbol on it. So maybe we should start moving towards this marker over here. Let's try to go as much as we can now that we have a bunch of power, right? Let's stop right about here, and let's collect these POIs. I don't know how close to the Seagulls this is going to get us, but we still need to do the research to be able to get them. Oh, they are all the way over there. Seagull nest. Okay, this is going to take maybe one more journey, because I still want to collect these resources, right? Like, for example, the scrap can stay, everything else comes with me. I want this. Over here, not the scrap. I mean, you know what? Bring the scrap as well. Sure, why not? Over here we get all of this. Yes, please. Over here we want the wood and the plastic. As per usual, we pretty much always try to gather as many... Come on, game. Zoom in. Thank you. We always try to get as many resources as possible, but of course that we don't stick around for too long, because, you know, time is money and we have to keep on moving. There we go. So, how about we try to get those seagulls by the end of this episode? So, for that, we are going to go to the research panel. Where is the seagull thingy? Birdhouse. It can house 5 seagulls, so let's unlock that. If I am not mistaken, the seagulls will probably need some bird chow, you know, makes a sense. So how about we make a few pieces of this. We have plenty of bottled fish. And let's try to get those seagulls. Okay, so the research has been completed and I have already gathered all the materials that we are going to need. So let's place our birdhouse. I'm thinking about putting it over here, given that the birds collect resources and they, you know, should be close to the resource depot, so to speak. So let's put this over here. They should be able to build it rather quickly. Most of the stuff that we wanted we have already collected. I also upgraded our fleet. We now have 2 fishing boats and 3 salvaging boats. And yeah, I think that we are ready to move now and go rescue those poor seagulls. Can I... Let me see, maybe like this. Here we go. I only left the scrap metal on these 2 POIs. Oh, there is another one over there. Polluted wood. It's just for woods. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the seagull nest. And we are going to get Stefan, a seagull. He is a post-flood seagull. Which I assume means that he was born after the flood happening. Okay, so while we wait for the... Oh, the rescuers are already here. There we go, we now have seagulls. Let's take a look at this. Seagulls are feathered friends that will collect flotsam for you. They will help you if you provide a birdhouse for them to live in and some food to keep them in shape. Alright, so we already have the birdhouse and a little bit of, what's it called? Bird chow. So now let's take a moment to... well, the battery is already full, so... that's not what I wanted, but okay. As I was about to say, let's take a moment to collect a few resources, because as always we are going to need them. But I think I'm going to start moving towards the other drifter that is going to need our help. But you know what? That's something for future me to do, because I'm pretty sure we're already running long on these episodes, so I think it's time for us to call it the day. Look at the seagull going. It's collecting us some resources, and in turn we give the polluted fish that we no longer use for food to Stefan the seagull, and that's just good. We have a new pet. Let's pause it right there. Look at him with these googly eyes. Can I follow? Can I? Oh yes, we can. Let's follow Stefan as we say our goodbyes. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the base manager signing out. Bye bye.